we're jumping straight and we're taking the good news from the global African stage. Today, I have very interesting good things to tell you to shock you. Myself, when I found, I was like, wow. Well, let's take the good news.
Good news.
Good news.
Good news.
Good news.
So today's good news, this the first one I'm about to talk about is actually being done by an African conscious organization. I'm using the word African conscious in quotes. Now we have the Farmer Managed Natural Regeneration. So it's a low cost land restoration technique and it's used to combat poverty and hunger amongst poor subsistence farmers by increasing food and timber production and resilience to climate extremes. So in practice, the FMNR involves the systematic regrowth and management of trees and shrubs from felled tree stumps, sprouting root systems, and also the seeds. Now, the regrown trees or shrubs, they are integrated into crops and grazing pastures, and this helps restore the soil structure and builds the fertility of the soil. So the citizens or the farmers are able to replant again. Now, there's something like when you use the land for quite some time over and over, the nutrients in it depletes. So you have to start planting certain types of plants that re-put nutrients back into the soil. And that is what the FMNR is about. So this saves the farmers. It's low cost because it's not now they need to go and buy tractors or go and purchase high expensive equipment or materials or substances to be able to get their land fertile again. But all they have to do is more like rotate the cropping, know what to plant when, know what to plant when not, and when to mix what tree stump or what shrub with a grazing pasture so that they're able to get the nutrients back. Now this gives them more yield for whatever they put because they're able to gain more. The soil is fertile. They send the goods to the market, they make money out of it, which is the most important thing. Now, as an FMNR farmer, you can double your crop yield. You provide building timber and firewood, fodder and shade for livestock, and also wild foods for nutrition and medication. Now, this comes with increased incomes and living standards for the farming farmers. Okay, farming farmers. That is tautology. For the farmers and then the communities in which they find themselves in. But this, for me, this was initiated by an organization that was thinking of the Africanness, how to sustain certain farming communities in certain parts of Africa. And for me, this was an African conscious mind. So I'm happy that something like this is happening in some parts of Africa. You have farmers embarking on it, and the fact that they have seen improvement, they've seen development, it's been able to lift them and keep them going. So this is a great news for me. You can find the story, you can also check out on it, Farmer Managed Natural Regeneration. It's a process. So you can, if you're a farmer out there or you know a farmer, you can let them search on it and then they can use it to bring more yields with their crops.